Hello everyone and welcome to HDPLAY. My name is Milan and you're watching power leveling from the new Amazon MMORPG game New World. This Let's Play will be based exclusively on power leveling. I will focus on most important things, so let's go. Okay, as you can see, I already created the character and I will spare you from that tutorial. You already seen it several times, so this is the starting region. Also, I will skip most of the walking and running from NCP to the location, so you can enjoy just in the gameplay. First, you need to read these documents because that's the fast XP. You will get XP every time you read some document. This is the first quest. I was a fire mage in Alpha. Fire stuff was several skills was very broken, so we use it all the time, but later they fix it and it didn't change too much. Fire mage and fire stuff again was, and I think it's still very effective in this game, but for a start it's best to use sword and shield because it is the fastest way to kill the mobs. Okay, this is the first quest to kill these three mobs. Now I have, as you can see, leveling just going up all the time. When you finish, every time when you finish these starting quests, I will add my ability points right away on intelligence because you can respect later, but I want to see did they change the way for acquiring that ability points, because in Alpha I started with the shield and the sword, and later when I wanted to change to fire stuff, I need to level it again to play it a lot with some crappy fire stuff and mobs, and I need to get back to the low level areas to level that stuff. It was pain in the ass, trust me. So I will try to focus my gameplay on fire stuff and gauntlets, because I stopped playing New World when they add gauntlets, because that implement of that new weapon was terrible, and I was so pissed off, so I stopped playing the game. But now I will try to find that gauntlets as soon as possible and to play with them. Of course, second weapon will be sword and shield, just for faster killing the mobs. So I'll skip all of this gathering and stuff. Those starting quests are a little bit boring, but it's very important to understand what is the main purpose of playing New World, because everything counts. When you kill the boar, you get XP and you can gather meat from him, so you can cook meat. So you can cook food for health regeneration. So, like I said, I'm going to focus on the fire mage and the gauntlets. Like I said, I didn't play at all with gauntlets. I know what they do, but I didn't play with them. So for leveling with those starting areas with the fire stuff is very hard because fire stuff is slow and you need to hit the mob for a dozen of times instead of sword. But like I said, my gameplay, my let's play will be different than others. So, and I will skip most of the unnecessary walking around and trying to find the way and stuff. This is the exception. So when you leveling the map, you first thing you acquire is of course that XP for that map. Every map in the game has own ability points. You will see that later. I will explain that later in the game. There's another book and more 61 XP. Okay. This is a quest where I need to search that shipwreck. Every time you come on that stockpile, of course you loot it. You loot it because sometimes can drop uncommon or rare things, but that's the later in the game. I think rare stuff or blue stuff, blue equipment gear coming with level 20, 25, 26 or something like that. I can't remember, or 30. That was in alpha. So I'm going to kill several mobs for to level my fire stuff. And there we go. Level 2. This pillar of fire is very crap ability, but I'm going to use that because I want that other skill, which is very good. That fireball. When you pop that fireball on the ground, it deals a ton of damage, and it lasts for I think 2 seconds, and it also had dot, so it's very powerful. I'm going to level that stuff only because of that skill. Okay, this is a problem when the mob has a shield. As you can see, I can't do a lot of things, but I can. This ability is very crap, very bad. So this is the quest when I need to pop those flags. As you can see, I spare you with my running around and trying to find the way because I forgot where I need to climb, but it took me I think 2 or 3 minutes to remember. So when I finish this, I'm going to teleport you because I'm going to skip that walking to Nora. Alright, quest complete.
These'll do perfect.
Many players
Done a good turn for
likes
the
to
sword
play with the
receiving
bow.
your arrival filled the skies with crimson.
I played. I have one character, or no, or oh man, I can't remember but I think I had a character with the bow, or I just respect the one I played. But the bow was not so good in alpha because aiming with the bow. With some update, they messed up with the bow aiming, and when you try to hit mob in the head, because you know I think it's a crit damage when you hit him in the head. When you try to hit with the bow mob in the head, you get some low percentage of success. So I immediately switched to fire stuff back then, yeah. So I took this skill as well, but this skill is only good if you play with someone like this guy, because he can aggro, he can pull the mob, and then you can use that rain of fire. But when you play solo, that skill is useless. Again, we have another document and another XP. It's only 61 XP. It's not too much, but also range weapons like bow, like fire and light stuff and gauntlets gives you a chance to pull a mob or to hit to hit him, so you can get XP from him even if someone else kill him. So this is this area you're going to see right now. That's the boss. Not this one. The next one. Oh my god. I will skip that. So this is the most broken area at the beginning of Alpha, because that mob, that boss, you see him right there. You could just stand there and wait for to respawn, and you can switch your weapons and level up them instantly. I think from 1 to level 6 or 7 or something like that. So they fixed that in one of updates in Alpha. So that glitch or that broken part was fixed. But only few people knows there's a stockpile here. I'm going to use sword here to just to burn this one. Supply crate, nice, not stockpile. This supply crate, it gives me weak health potions. Oh, that's the boss. That's the mini boss. I remember when I played, there was like in Alpha, there was like I think 60 or 70 people around there just standing and use their light and fire stuff and level them up to the max, I think, in just 10 or 20 minutes. Okay, quest done. Let's go back to Nora. Again, I will skip that part. And here we go.
My hunch was right, wasn't it? First light cannot, if you're right.
Level 6.
Yes. You've done as much
Again,
as I
I will
asked,
level up only intelligence. I don't know that where focus gives me mana, because in Alpha it was a broken thing. Only intelligence gives you mana. But they said in later closed beta or open beta, they will add mana on when you level focus. So, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to give everything on intelligence, because I want those gauntlets. Again, I will skip to this guy. He gives me the quest to go to that first city, but I screwed it up. I was in a city, and then I remember I forgot to collect those fungus, or those not fungus, those truffles, and then I need to go back and collect them. So I skipped that thing because that was my screw up. It took me I think 6 or 7 minutes to go back and to collect those truffles. So I'm going to skip that because you can do that. I didn't see that side quest, and in those fighting with those boars, I got my first gauntlets. So I'm going to use them and sword for, like I said, for faster killing mobs. I'm going to level Constitution because of my health. Most of I read some comments and people saying that you don't need to level Constitution if you play mage. But my advice, like as a end game player of Alpha, I would say yes. It certainly need to be leveled up at least several times, because you will need a lot of help later, especially if you're doing PvP.
There you are. See? You get it. Why
Okay,
doesn't
this is the
Constable
first
ever
city,
story?
starting city, and those quests are like craft this, craft that. It will basically learn you how to craft things, because game is mostly based on crafting system. It is good one, it's not a bad one. You'll see that later. You have several types of trees, not the level of the trees. Not it is size. It's simply the size of trees, and when you cut the bigger size of tree, you will get more resources. It's very good. Very good thing. I like that. It's different than other MMOs. So I got my first flint mining pickaxe, and there we go. Territory leveling up. Trading, storage. I don't need storage because I don't want to be in this city. But trading text. Maybe I want to buy something that I need, so I will lower the price of by leveling that thing. So, but you need to focus if you get because it's random cards. If you get experience, for experience you only level that thing, especially when you are in this starting area. So first light is the first area. First light, first area. Now I need to gather those stones from boulders. My pickaxe is low level, so I'm going to need ages to destroy this boulder. But later when you got a higher level of pickaxe, it will go in no time. Let's see. Is it faster if I collect from bushes, or... Oh, it's so slow. Only 1, 2, 1, 2. But I think if I cut the tree... it's so slow. No. I'll cut the tree. Slow. Okay, young tree. Again, my axe is low level and it is so slow, but it's satisfying. You will see that later. 24 of them. Practically it's faster than just collecting those one or two from bushes. Now I need some more of the stone from boulders. And some more. Okay. There we go. I had the most attractive nickname in alpha, and of course someone took it when I tried to create this one, so I used the remaxed name, but my first name was Remix. It's so cool nickname. I'm not using it often, but it was available back then. Okay, now I need to craft the things. It's very easy. Only 3 XP. I'm getting more XP for killing the boar. But later, with the higher level of wood and gear, you will get more XP. Again, 122 XP from those books. Okay. Stone block. Let's get back to Sylvia.
From the first moment, I knew you
level 8.
proved to be an excellent. Anytime you fancy, visit me. Anytime you fancy, visit me. Or the town board outside and take
Okay,
any task
this
that
is
suits
town
me.
unkeep. This
In the
is a
meantime, there's
quest
more
for
you can do with these refined materials.
for the town, for faction who
Anytime you
controlling the
fancy,
town.
Of course. Did you talk to
But
Artificer
I'm not
Kim?
going to do that
He
because
usually spends his
it's not give you too much XP. You only get resources and basically that is the way you learn how to use your gear, your weapons. It's basically that, but it doesn't give you too much XP. What gives you XP it's faction quests.
It is very nice to meet
In
you.
one of
If
the
Sylvia believes you're
next
then
Let's
I
Play
shall teach you
videos,
how
I'm going to
forge a simple
focus entirely on that,
and select the
because it's a fat amount of XP, especially when it's when you got PvP enabled, so you can fight with other factions. I love that. All right, so let's see. Need iron, and then I think it will gives me quest to craft a sword. Yeah, it's a long sword. It's same like in alpha. Ah, I got uncommon. Very nice. I got lucky here. Okay,
Well, what have we here? A fine blade.
let's finish the
indeed.
quest
I
for
did
Kim.
not notice it when
And now
You know who you should. Albert Riches.
Sorcerer's Hunting Pants.
So much more.
I'm not going to equip it because I got a better one.
Here's an intrepid.
Albert Rich. He gives me a quest to go and kill. I think those, yeah, those wolves. Yeah, that's the. This is the next breaking point of the alpha, because spawning of those wolves was terrible. I know it's not. Yeah, it's hauling falls. No, this is yeah, this is just. Oh my god, those gauntlets are awful. It doesn't deal damage at all, but I will level them up, and like I said, I'm going to focus my gameplay on those. But yes, another document, and more XP, 72 XP. Okay. So, like I said, this was one of the breaking points in alpha, because spawning of those wolves was terrible. Again, there was like 50 people there standing and waiting for wolves to respawn, and the respawn time was awful. Now it's much better, because trust me, you don't want to waste another hour or two just here on this starting quest. I'm going to leave so this hunter can pick up that kill. So it counts for him as well, and not an asshole and a team player. I was always a team player, so again I will give him the kill so he can. And there we go. Okay, so next I need to travel to Full Moon Den. Yes, I made a camp here. But I will, like I said, I will skip right to the quest, so you don't have to see me walking around. It's so boring, even for me. Those wolves are level 6, and my damage with those gauntlets is terrible. You must understand, I didn't play the game for, I don't know, 6 months. I will need few hours to get back to it, especially with this new weapon that I didn't use before, because, like I said, I quit the alpha when those gauntlets came out. But that ability pillar is very good. Probably when I level him up, it will be much useful. That other skill, I'll show you. It's awful. it's awful. But probably later, when I level it up, probably it will be useful. I don't know that yet, but like I said, I will focus exclusively on power leveling, skipping most of those unnecessary side quests, gathering resources, because I'm going to use the thing that the servers are full, and I'm going to use other players so I can pass some quests that require higher level than I am easier and faster. So that will be it for this gameplay. I think it took me for 30 minutes or 35 minutes with those cuts to get to level 8. No, I will be level 9 now. So it's basically took me about 30 minutes, 35 minutes to get to level 9, and like I said, I will be even faster in the next videos.